The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. It's the human drama of sport, and in the heat of battle, sometimes tempers flare. No different in darts, and that's why I love it. We had some of that human drama at the match play last night, didn't we? Vincent van der Voort lashing out at referee Kirk Bevins following his quarterfinal loss to Glen Durrant. Thankfully, cooler heads have prevailed after sleeping on it. The big Dutchman has issued an apology today on High Roller Radio. It really was an epic encounter, compelling too. Vincent van der Voort, a veteran of the sport, in form and playing in his first match play quarterfinal since 2011. 9 long years. Think about it. Just 3 wins away from destiny, and he was closing in on one of those victories last night, dominating his rival Glen Durrant for most of the contest. In a race to 16, he held leads of 10-5 after 3 sessions and 12-8 after 4. When they returned to the stage, Duzza held for 12-9, and that's when we got leg number 22. Both players had and wasted several darts at double. These two at double 9 included from Vincent. Pub Darts tweeted the PDC, noting it's not very often you see this many missed chances in a televised quarterfinal. Neither player wanted it. Important to note, that single 9 was Vincent's second dart. Upset and frustrated, he quickly sidearmed his third dart at the board in haste to bust his score. We've all been there, we've all done that. But this is the match play. Referee Kirk Bevins wasted no time in announcing a score of 9 and was quick to clarify the reason, saying audibly on the microphone the last dart was thrown underhanded, which meant Vincent was left with 9 remaining. Not ideal, an odd number. He paused at the board, looked at Bevins, questioned him, pointed towards the hockey, pleaded his case. He was visibly annoyed. And to make matters worse, as At Live Darts reported, Duzza eventually won the leg in the Madhouse and then went on to win the match 18-16 in extra time. At its conclusion, van der Voort lost his cool, pointed at Bevins with a few choice words, I'm sure, as if he was blaming the Kirkulator for his loss. At Live Darts again, Vincent, not happy, it tweeted, with powder blue seeing red. The better player lost tonight, Duzza admitted afterwards. I have no idea how I won. It was all the rage on social media. If you think the referee is wrong, said Josh Fletcher, then you have to call them out. And I do agree with that 100%. But was the Kirkulator wrong? What do we think? Asked Arnaud Verheulen. Seems VVD originally thought the ruling was about stepping on the hockey. But no, as we look closer, the rule states all darts must be deliberately thrown in an overarm fashion. And again, Bevins was clear as day on the mic as soon as it happened, said the throw was underhanded. And if we look again, sidearm at best. How did the ref even see that underhand? Asked Gary Morgan. He was looking at the board. Good call, though. Vincent playing the blame game for missing chances. Bevins replied this way, because I always have one eye on the player as well for infringements such as this. It's a tough job, he said. Eyes on the back of your head, asked Jamie. How did you possibly see it thrown underarm while you were looking at the board? Or was it obvious just by the way the dart stuck in? I stand so I can see their throw, Bevins answered. It's all part of our job to see if they step over the line or throw underarm as well. I've done previous interviews explaining that standing in this position also helps me see if they are aiming up or down, prepares me for a complicated sum. Great refereeing, said Andy Walsh. Top class mate as always. Well, Vincent's top class too. After a night's sleep and upon further reflection, he put this out there today, an apology. Having seen the footage and spoken to people, he said, I need to apologize to Kirk Bevins. Thought he complained I stepped over the hockey. That's why I reacted. He actually complained I threw the dart incorrectly, which I now know. He then continued with a message for his opponent, Glen Durrant. He took advantage of my fall and concentration, he said, allowing him back in the game. For that he did well, and the best of luck to him today. Duzza was cool with that. Thanks, VVV, he replied. I said in all my interviews that the better player lost and that you should be sat where I was right now. We'll give the last word to another darts referee, the darts referee. Fair play, Vincent, he said, and fair play indeed. The pressure bubble, double trouble, and making amends at the match play today on High Roller Radio.